Hi everyone, we're trying out something new. I wanted to start a little series where I go to a department store like a TJ Maxx or a Ross and pick up one of those really cheap sets of nail polish and see how they swatch. So I've got two different collections here today. One is called Vivid Metallics and one is called the Secret Garden collection. They're both from the brand My Beauty Spot, and each collection was $4.99 a piece. So that's really cheap nail polish. We're going to swatch them and see how they do. Some are pretty good and some are pretty bad, which is not surprising, but I'm actually planning on keeping a couple of these in my collection. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first set we are taking a look at is the Secret Garden collection, which is all of the creams. So first things first, these are a nightmare to get out of the package. I accidentally broke some of the caps off because of the glue and they go right back on, but like not fun to get out of the container at all. Okay, so none of these have names. We're going by color. This one is a yellowy green, and I hate it. It kind of looks like the color my nails turn when they are stained from wearing too much nail polish, which is not a good color. I don't like it. And they all have like a pigment spot in them. I don't know if you can see it there, but I got like a dark spot of pigment there. This one takes like, I think 4, maybe 5 coats. The brush is kind of weird. It's funny. This next one is like a dark pink, and the formula on this one, it's not awful. It's not that bad. It only takes 2 coats for opacity. It does have some of those kind of dark pigment spots in there, but it's really not terrible. You probably already have something like this in your collection, though. Honestly, it's not unique. I know we're starting off really negative, but these get better. So this one's a lighter pink. Here's a comparison to the other one. It is quite a bit lighter. This one, the brush was super weird. It was like wiry and super coarse and stiff. Didn't like the brush. This one also had a bunch of pigment spots in it, and I feel like this is a good time to mention every single one of these creams had the weirdest smell to them. It smelled chemically. I honestly like wasn't really comfortable having them on my nails, and I know that's really bad to say, but they did not smell like nail polish to me. I don't know, it was really weird. Okay, this next one is a dark blue. It's kind of denim-y. My bottle kind of leaked a little bit, which I don't like that because it makes me feel like this bottle was opened, but it's not a terrible formula. I don't hate it. I do hate the smell. It honestly smells like somebody opened all of these nail polishes and just dumped a bunch of cleaner in there, and that is not something that I want on my nails. I don't know if maybe it has something to do with the ingredients. I'm really not educated about that kind of stuff, so if somebody wants to let me know, that would be great. This one is a really light blue, and first of all, what is that on the brush? I don't know if it's a brush hair or something unspeakable, I don't know, but this one was the biggest bummer for me because I really like this color. It's like a really, really, really light, almost white kind of blue. It is so pretty, but the formula is terrible. So if anybody knows of like an actually good nail polish that is this color, let me know because I really, really liked it, but that little thing on the brush, it really freaked me out because I don't know what it is, and then this just took like 9,000 coats, so not a fan. Definitely wouldn't keep this in my collection, and as you've heard me say, it smells really, really, really weird. This one is actually the best one in the collection. It's kind of like a light bluish green. I'm really, really bad at describing color names if you guys haven't figured that out yet, but this one had the best formula. It only took 2 coats. It actually self-leveled and it applied really nicely. So I would 100% be keeping this in my collection if it did not smell like literal acid on my nails. All right, next up we're doing the Vivid Metallics, which these are the metallics. The first one that I have is a hot pink, and I actually really like this one, which is really surprising because I'm not a pink person. I don't really wear the color at all, but I actually really like the way that this one looked on me, and I don't know if it's because I had just swatched all of those polishes that I didn't like at all, so this one looked great in comparison, but I'm gonna keep this one. All right, this one is like a light blue, kind of sea blue color. I really like this one. I think it pops really nice. I think it's really, really pretty on the nail. It reminds me a lot of OPI Do You See What I See, except I like this one more. I feel like the brush strokes even out a little bit better, and it's a little bit more opaque for me. I really like it. There are two blues in this collection. This is the second one. They look really similar in the bottle. I pretty much can't tell them apart, but this one is considerably darker and kind of icier on the nail. I still think it's a really pretty color. I don't necessarily like it as much as I like the other one. It just doesn't really, it doesn't pop. It is still pretty. 3 coats for opacity. The brush strokes don't make it look bad or anything, but just not super interesting. Okay, now for the really exciting ones. This one is purple. I really, really like this. I think it is beautiful. I actually don't have a purple shade, anything like this in my collection, and I am so glad that I picked this up. I'm going to keep this forever. I think it is beautiful. I mean, look at how pretty that looks. I love it. This one is kind of like a greenish yellow, and I went in expecting it to be terrible. I actually really liked it. It reminds me a lot of My Gecko Does Tricks, which is one of my least favorite OPI polishes. I don't like it at all, but this one, it's really similar, and it only took me 3 coats. I think it's really pretty, so I'm really happy that I picked this one up too. I really like it. This one is a dark purple with a bluish shimmer in there, and oh my gosh, this is one of the prettiest nail polishes that I own. I fell in love with this. I had to wear it as soon as I put it on this first time because I loved it. I did a wear test, and I wore this for a full week before my nails were just growing too long. I had to take it off. All I had was a little bit of tip wear. I didn't have a single chip. Nothing was wrong with it. Alright, so I am pretty impressed with the metallics collection. The creams, I trashed them all. I think they were terrible because of the smell. It was very off-putting, but I do like the metallics. I think for 80 cents a polish, I would say that is definitely worth it. I purchased these at Bell's Outlet, which is an outlet store here we have here in Florida, but I know you can find them pretty much anywhere or polishes just like these, so let me know if you guys pick any of them up. Thank you so very, very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you make some Christmas decisions, and I hope you all have a great day.